Hi, welcome to UK-gaming.net. This is a video review for Mafia 2, released last month on the PS3, 360 and PC. When I went into this game, starting off with, I really thought it was like, Grand Theft Auto, Mafia, 1950s, Trilby, but no, there's no open world, no pick and choose your mission sort of thing. It's literally a linear story progression. The story is, well, average. Ex-war hero comes home, he's got no money, so he's rejects his family and goes off and joins the Mafia to try and make a name for himself and get lots of money. The thing that is good about the game, probably the best part of the game, is the world immersion. It's amazing. There is actually nothing better than cruising down the streets of Empire Bay, or New York as it's normally called, listening to No Particular Place to Go from Chuck Berry, or one of the first scenes of the game when you're walking to your mum's house and you've got snow falling and there's Christmas music around and people are going, hey Vito, and it's truly fantastic. It feels like the 1950s, all over the cars, the clothes, everything is just the world feels amazing, but the problem is there's nothing in it. Which, when you get to the open world part of the game, which is few and far between to be fair, but there's nothing for you to do apart from to drive around.
Transition!
Now onto the gameplay. There's really two parts to it, driving and shooting, like most open world games. The gunplay, not good. Well, it's alright. The cover system is amazing when you go into cover with the X or the A button. Proper stick to it, it's lovely, and like press square or X on the 360 and Vito will sort of slide around the corner rather than popping in and popping out of the cover again. Really handy. Problem is, all the guns, although they feel really different, all feel really underpowered. Like, you could fire hundreds of machine gun bullets into one person without him going down, but a Magnum or a shotgun will kill someone with one bullet at 100 yards. Absolutely ridiculous. They're also some of the guns are also very inaccurate. The more, after 2 or 3 bullets, your targeting reticle will open up to half the size of the bloody screen, and there is a hell of a lot of recoil will send that reticle shooting up somewhere 10 foot above the enemy's head. Big problem. The driving part, it's not too bad. The cars handle like they would in the 1950s. It may not be that fun. There's no like super souped up sports cars. They all handle like they would, but there's nothing really to do. Driving, there's like, fair enough, you can listen to the radio, a lot of songs people won't know. Just drive. There's no like, in GTA you get these random events that happen around you as you play the game. Like people getting pulled over, stuff in the scene, people running down, But in this, you just drive. And then if you go too fast, you will get a wanted level from the police. You can press X or A on the 360 to put on a safe driving mode, which keeps you below 40 miles an hour. But even then, that's even more boring. The biggest problem with all the gameplay I have is during missions, you're doing some of the stuff you do is really mundane. Like this point where you're disguised as a cleaner, and they will just put in a mandatory scene where you've got to press square loads of times to scrub floors or to scrub toilets, and it's just you're trying to get on and do something, and you're sitting there just pressing square, watching him scrub a toilet or a floor or a wall. I think it's supposed to be part of the fantastic immersion, which I've already talked about, but it really doesn't work very well. And most of the time, you do just spend pressing square to go to a loading screen to open a door. It's not the best, let's put it that way.
Transition!
Starting out, Mafia 2 looks very, very, very impressive. It looks, sounds wonderful. You totally get into the swing of Empire Bay day-to-day life. But the further you get into the game, the more bored you become through the lack of gameplay changes, and frustrated through the massive jump towards the end in the difficulty of the AI, and the lack of checkpoints where the good game design handbook says there should be checkpoints. It's a good game. Not great. Final score? 7 out of 10. And don't forget, for more news, reviews, conversations, arguments about your favourite games, hit up www.uk-gaming.net. We'll see you next time.